these are the few items that are available inside the box. First of all, of course, is the main body of the keyboard itself and the brochure, which I think most of the people will not read it. A label of the brand with a chalk label behind it, which I believe is the quality checking of the keyboard before it was packed and launched to the market. So means this guy is a good keyboard and not a faulty one. And also you have the keycap remover, which you can use it to unplug the keycap and to change it to other keycaps and with other patterns that you would like to. This is actually a universal keycap, which most of the keycaps are available in the market, able to fit it in case you want to change it. But however, this guy is a non-swappable key. Only you can change the keycap only and not the switch itself. And then of course, lastly, a Type-C cable, which you can charge on the cable, charge on the keyboard when it is running out of battery. And you can also use it as a wired keyboard in case you want. Right. This is actually a China brand made keyboard with the name of Machenike. I even heard someone spell it as a Machenike, so whatever. I think by the name of Mandarin translation is actually 机械师, which means mechanic, so I assume the correct reading is Machenike. Okay. Right. This is the keyboard, which is actually a brand coming from China, particularly producing the laptop and the peripherals for gaming purposes, and is getting more and more popular nowadays, especially for gamers. There are two variants available from Malaysia market for now, which is the Charlie Red and also the Alpha Blue variant. So the one that I've got, the Alpha Blue switch, which are having the white versus the black keys. There's another variant with the red switch actually having the black versus the white keys in the reverse arrangement. I won't say this is a black, in fact this is a very dark gray color instead. And the build quality of this keyboard is quite solid and rigid and very comfortable to hold, and it's not the very cheap plastic at all. This is a 100 keys layout keyboards, which actually having the separation of the number keys, which is very good. Myself preferable to have this kind of keyboard as comparing to those that without having these separate individual number keys over here, which is very convenient when you want to deal with some calculation. And this keyboard is a non-RGB keyboard, and in fact it is a white light keyboard with a white lighting. It's a non-RGB type, and it's a compact build. All the keys arrangement and slightly lower arrow keys arrangement comparing to the other regular keys over here, which are very convenient for you in case you want to use this for gaming. This device basically weighs 823 grams, and which I find it is quite heavy with the compact and very solid build that it has. It's going to be quite a load for you if you want to bring it along and travel regularly with your laptop. So I don't think it's a good idea to bring it along with you for whatever that traveling very regularly. And also at the back of this keyboard, you also having the tripods, which is the 2 levels support, which can serve as the leveling of the keyboard in case you wanted to put it in a slanted way and not a total flat orientation, in order to reduce the stress of your hands whenever you're using the keyboard. On the side of the keyboard, you have this matte build, black colors as the first layer of the base, and another layer of the white plastic covering it. Again, I think this is a very solid and very rigid build of the keyboard. You won't feel cheap and very light plastic. And overall, I feel that the build quality is superb, and also it looks very trendy. Whereas at the back of the keyboard, you have the power switch. You can switch it between Bluetooth and also cable mode. When you are charging with this Type-C port with the Type-C cable, you have to turn this switch to the left, to the cable mode. And then once you unplug the keyboard, you can turn it to the Bluetooth mode and pair it with your computer or your laptop or your mobile devices. This keyboard can pair up to a maximum of 3 devices at the same time. Example, to your computer, laptop, your tablet, and the 3rd mobile devices. You can use it and swapping and interchange between the 3 devices without any hassle. 而家就係你用呢個key cap remover to unplug 呢啲 key cap from 你嘅 keyboard， 所以你可以換你嘅 keyboard 嘅 key cap。就你點樣辦就係你 slot in 佢。掹出嚟就係咁樣，所以呢個係actually a cross universal keyboard key cap， 你可以 available in the market， 你買邊一種都，I mean 呢一種 pattern 嘅就可以塞入去。And again 呢個係 alpha blue button which tend to be more clicky comparing to other。呢個係quite universal 嘅 key cap。如果你要買for other key cap for replacement of this keyboard， 你可以 online 買，但係你要買呢一種 across without the protrusion 所以佢都可以install 到你嘅呢個 keyboard。所以你點樣入 plug in 就係你 just 撳翻落去啫，所以就 OK 咗。Terdapat beberapa light indicator untuk keyboard ini, di mana terdapat number lock and caps lock, dan juga 2 lagi adalah Bluetooth indicator dengan battery indicator. battery indicator ini akan menjadi warna merah jikalau baterinya terdapat rendah. So this indicator akan remind Anda untuk mengecas kamu punya keyboard. Keyboard ini adalah keyboard yang mempunyai lampu putih untuk lightingnya, dan tiada mempunyai RGB lighting on the keyboard. Jadi dia mempunyai up to 17 mode of lighting modes with it. Kamu boleh pilih mana satu mode yang kamu sukai ya. Dan macam mana kamu tukar mode-nya adalah tekan Fn dengan ini insert punya button yang ada lighting di sini. So this is number 1.现在是要跟大家分享怎么连接你的Machenike K600 Wireless Bluetooth Keyboard to 你的 mobile devices。你可以同时连接并且切换以3个不同的 mobile devices， 比方说你的笔电 laptop， 或者是你的 tablet， 或者是你的mobile devices， 好像你的手机，你可以同时切换以3个当中。Okay, by pressing F1 加1，或者是 F1 加2 to switch to another device， 或者是 F1 加3 to switch to the third device。Okay， so 首先你要把你的 wireless keyboard切换去 Bluetooth 的 mode， 然后你长按 Fn 加1。比方说我这个是第一个 device， 我要连接跟我的 laptop， 然后你的 Fn 加1长按3秒过后，你的1号会在那边 blinking 闪烁，然后你 turn on 你的 Bluetooth， 然后你 add Bluetooth or another devices， 然后你按这个 Bluetooth to search for 你的 wireless keyboard， 然后它就会出来找到你的 Machenike K600 keyboard， 然后你按一下，它就会开始连接，然后 yes your device is ready to go， so 代表就已经成功连接了。 so let's try and see。 OK， 所當今就會和大家來 compare 看下 between 這兩個無相嘅 keyboard。這是 normally 我人用嘅membrane keyboard， 唔是 Machenike 嘅，所以佢是無呢大聲，伊會真正厲害個，伊嘅達屏是真正軟嘅，所以我本身是感覺無安尼好聽，甲無安尼手感無安尼爽。Whereas 呢個 Machenike keyboard 咧，都伊會加撥出來，所以伊會加大聲，會加響，所以手感本感覺會加貴見淡薄，聽了本會較俗，做工拍緊起來本是會較爽，較有 form， 所以讓家己來compare看啦。